Deep within your brain, nestled in a region called the hypothalamus, is a cluster of neurons often called your body's thermostat. It constantly samples the temperature of the blood flowing past. But what is it actually sensing? It isn't measuring degrees in the way a thermometer does. It's detecting the kinetic energy of molecules, primarily the jiggling agitation of water molecules in your bloodstream. This ancient biological computer, fine-tuned over millions of years, makes life or death decisions based on the vibration of HO. But where does that heat, that vibration, come from? Every one of your trillions of cells contains thousands of microscopic power plants, the mitochondria. We think of them as creating energy in the form of a molecule called ATP. But this process is fundamentally inefficient. Like an old incandescent light bulb that produces more heat than light, your mitochondria spill a tremendous amount of waste heat with every reaction. This isn't a flaw. This waste is the primary furnace that maintains your core temperature. You are kept warm by the collective inefficiency of quadrillions of quantum-level engines. What if your body needed to generate heat without doing any work? What if it needed to turn that inefficiency up to 11? Specialized fat cells, called brown adipose tissue, contain a unique molecule, uncoupling protein 1, or UCP1. This protein acts like a deliberate short circuit in the mitochondrial power plant. It allows protons to rush back across the mitochondrial membrane without generating any useful ATP. All of that potent chemical energy is released directly as raw, pure heat. It's a biological emergency heater. Your core can be warm. But how do you know the world outside is cold? Your skin is studded with sensory proteins. One of these is a channel called TRPM8. When it gets cold, this protein changes shape, opening a gate that lets ions flood into a nerve cell, sending a cold signal to your brain. But here is where it gets strange. A completely different molecule, menthol, found in mint, just so happens to fit perfectly into the TRPM8 receptor. It chemically tricks the channel into opening, sending the exact same cold signal. Mint doesn't make your mouth colder, it just lies to your nerves. The same illusion works for heat. A different channel, TRPV1, is your primary heat and pain detector. It activates at temperatures around 43 C, 109 F, warning you of potential burns. But it also has a chemical keyhole. That key is capsaicin, the active molecule in chili peppers. When you eat a spicy pepper, capsaicin binds to your TRPV1 receptors and forces them open. Your brain receives an unambiguous, high-priority signal that your tongue is being burned, even though its temperature hasn't changed at all. The pain is real because the signal is identical. So your internal temperature is a balancing act of mitochondrial inefficiency and deliberate short circuits, while your perception of external temperature is a chemical and physical illusion interpreted by your nerves. The stable 37 degrees Celsius, or 98.6 Fahrenheit, feels like a constant, a given. But it's not. It is one of the most energetically expensive things you do. You are a system in profound disequilibrium with the universe, a temporary island of warmth and order, burning fuel every second of your life to push back against the inevitable final cold. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.